Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who was Hendo, and we back talking sports. Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who was Hendo, and we back talking sports. So I got tired of Ticket TV talking trash about my boy Draymond. So he keeps saying Draymond is not a Hall of Famer and he can't be Ben Wallace and everything like that. Ben Wallace is one of the top 5, top 10 defenders of all time, bro. Rim defenders of all time. But as a perimeter defender and moving laterally, Ben Wallace couldn't do what Draymond could do on the defensive end. As far as, trust me, I'm a Pistons fan, so I know in the interior there is none like Ben Wallace for defensive players of the year. Trust me, I know. But as an overall game, Draymond Green is better, bro. He does stuff for the Warriors that Ben Wallace did not do for us. Most of his impact was on the defensive end and rebounding. Go look at the '07 Eastern Conference Finals and how LeBron James went into the hole and basically scored 27 straight points on us. But let's get over that, bro. I believe Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer. So let's compare both of them. Okay. So, championships, Draymond Green 4, Ben Wallace 1. We don't count those because Draymond Green clearly, you know what I'm saying, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, so on and so forth. Draymond Green has only played 11 seasons. Ben Wallace has played 16. They both have played in the same amount of playoffs, and both have been selected to the same amount of All-Star games. Honors. All NBA teams. Ben Wallace has 5. Draymond Green 2. I think that would bump up to 3 because I think this year he'll be All NBA. All defensive teams. Ben Wallace 5. Draymond Green 4. It's literally one difference. All defensive first teams. All defensive team total selections. Draymond Green 7. Ben Wallace 6. Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Green 1. He would have been Defensive Player of the Year last year, but he got injured. Ben Wallace 4. That's because of how exceptional of a rim protector Ben Wallace was. But as an overall defender, he was not the overall defender that Draymond Green was. Perimeter-wise, mid-range, you know what I'm saying? Interior is Ben Wallace all the way. Rebound leaders, come on, Ben Wallace, one of the greatest rebounders. Steals leader, Draymond led the league in steals. Ben Wallace has never led the league in steals. Ben Wallace led the league in blocks, so that trade off each other. You feel me? Now, NBA regular season stats. Points per game, of course, is going to be Draymond, 8 points. But this is like, come on, man. They both average under 10. So, rebounds, 7 for Draymond, 10 for Ben Wallace. Assists, it's not close. Draymond is a way better facilitator. 5.5 to 1.3. Steals, 1.4 to 1.3. It's almost the same. Blocks, Draymond 1, Ben Wallace 2. But Draymond is more on the perimeter than Ben Wallace was too. Total points, you can't really go by that because, you know what I'm saying, Draymond is a more offensively able to score. He's a better scorer and passer than Ben Wallace. And he steals the ball better. Total rebounds, blah, blah, blah. Total games, he didn't play over 400 more games because he's 5 years behind where Ben Wallace was. Ben Wallace played 16 years. Field goal percentage, Ben Wallace 47%, Draymond 44%. 3-point percentage, Draymond 31%. Ben Wallace was not a 3-point shooter. Free throw percentage, it's not close. Draymond Green by a mile. Now, they best seasons. Points per game, 14. Ben Wallace, 9. Draymond Green, 9 and 10 rebounds. Ben Wallace, 15. Assists, Draymond, 9. Ben Wallace, 2. Steals, Draymond, 2. Ben Wallace, 1.8. Blocks, Draymond, 1. Ben Wallace, 3.5. Now, when it all matters, the NBA playoffs. Points per game, Draymond 11.8. Ben Wallace 7. Rebounds, Draymond's goes up, so does Ben Wallace's 11-9. Assists, Draymond's goes up 6.2 assists per game. Steals, same. Blocks, damn near the same. 1.4 to 1.9. So, you know what I'm saying? Their best playoffs, Draymond had 15, 10, and 8. And Ben Wallace had 10, 16, and 2. And 2.5 steals. Draymond had 2 steals. So this is my thing to say, bro. If you look at both of them and their accomplishments and their stats and everything, if you could just look off of this, bro, how is Draymond Green not a Hall of Famer, bro? Please tell me that. Please tell me that, bro. But Ben Wallace is a Hall of Famer, right? Of course. Of course he is, bro. Ben Wallace is a Hall of Famer. Stats per game, 9, 7, and 5. Ben Wallace, 5, 10, and 1. And 1 steal and 2 blocks. Draymond, 9, 7, 5, 1, 1. So you can't go off of stats just like you can't go off of Draymond stats. You feel me? You can't just go off with Draymond's stats, especially offensively. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's right. And then if you look at their best seasons, and then forget that, look at all NBA teams. Ben Wallace has more. But Draymond is 5 years behind him in what's the name? In years. He might get another all NBA team this year because Draymond is playing out lights out for real. He's playing lights out on the offensive end, scoring more. But Draymond right there with him in all defensive first teams. Ben Wallace has one more, but Draymond has more all defensive teams in total. Defensive player of the year, Draymond has been in the running 3-4 different times. He didn't finish top 5 at least 4 times. But Ben Wallace was one of the best rim protectors of all time. So, of course, he got 4 defensive players of the year. Rebounds, Ben Wallace was considerably better rebounder, of course. Steals, as far as who had the better hands, it was Draymond. He was a better perimeter defender and all of that. So they similar, but Draymond is just superior on the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? And he's a better passer. He's a better passer. He's better offensively. You know what I'm saying? He got more. I'm sorry, he got more chips, and he got more all defensive teams selections in 5 less years. Not saying he's a better defender interiorly than Ben Wallace, but all defensive first teams, he needs one more to tie Ben Wallace. Ticket TV, this one is for you. I made this video for you because you talking crazy about Draymond. Like Ben Wallace was just so much above him. In the interior, probably so. Nobody was like Ben Wallace in the interior blocking shots. But as an overall defender and an overall basketball player, Draymond Green deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. His numbers do his numbers does not show his impact, just like Ben Wallace. So I just had to make this video because I think I definitely disagree with Draymond Green not being a Hall of Famer. This been Who Is Hendo with another video. I'm out.